Why do you think you were able to get that balance kind of working this last week?
Like I said, all guys, like you said, Calvin, a lot of more other guys, just making explosive plays.
George, Darnell was just talking about Justin as a leader. What qualities does he have that everyone wants to follow him right now?
He's playing good. Me personally, that's like what I take from it. He don't really say as much, so it's really, I wouldn't say vocal leadership is his thing. So probably him every day going out to practice is probably what Darnell's talking about.
Is that sometimes the best kind of leader, a lead by example type player?
For me, that's like what I like to see because that's kind of what I pride myself on. But I feel like both are good. I wouldn't just say like best for the team. I feel like sometimes, vocal leaderships are best for other teams, and then sometimes they like guys to just go out there and show them.
What's his demeanor like in the huddle when you guys are out there?
Pretty much same. Like I said, he's not real vocal, so when he calls a play, he calls a play. You just get lined up, and you kind of see his leadership as the play is going. You see play by play.
George, you talked about the dam kind of breaking open last week. What did you see there in the second half that has you excited about what maybe you guys can build upon going into this week?
Explosive plays for sure. The running game, that's really what I meant by when I said that. The running game, just, CP, 30, 22, when the dam broke, it wasn't really much they could do. Then that opened up explosive plays for Cal, me, Scotty.
George, does it take a while sometimes for a quarterback and a star receiver to develop a rapport? Do you guys feel like you're there right now? Kind of like AB and Ben had here.
Yeah. They were here together for a long time. I'll probably say that. Justin just got here. I've been here 3 years, so I think it's a work in progress.
Anybody else?
When you get with the running game, is it a matter of if you just keep hammering something long enough, you're finally going to get it to work?
Yeah, I'd probably say that too. That's kind of how the running game, is. You can run the same run 30 times, 31st time it breaks. So that's what I meant by breaking the dam, just consistent runs, 4 or 5 yard runs.
What does Cordero Patterson add to this offense, using him as a weapon the way he's been kind of versatile the last couple of games?
Oh, yeah, we got CP, like I said, playing running back. So he's in that rotation of, breaking the dam down as far as 4 or 5 yard runs. CP, he gets 12 yard runs, so just, explosive plays at running back.
How important is it to get the run game really going this week, knowing that that's what the Colts are going to want to do and it's going to be a time of possession battle?
I'd probably say, just managing the clock. With a zone team like the Colts, that's kind of already in your game plan. You don't want to just lean on managing the clock first play of the game. You want to kind of get points on the board. But with them being a team like that, you're going to have to do that because, they want to play keep away.
I just wanted to ask you, you're by any chance been worked as an emergency tackle in any way?
You said, have I been?
Yeah.
Nah.
Nobody's ever mentioned that to you?
Nah.
Could you?
I feel like if I put my mind to it, and if that's what the team needs, I feel like I could. Yeah. Dylan's so funny.
Could you beat out Dylan?
Yeah, for sure. I play. No, I don't know. But,
Why do you think you guys have been able to run the ball so effectively?
I feel like towards, just depending on last game, we came out, we came in halftime and, talked about it and things like that and just getting on the same page. So from the tackle to the tight end standpoint, communication, all the way down to the center. So I feel like just being on the same page. So
nothing. And really, you had some tough sledding until the fourth quarter. What kind of enabled it to break open there?
You said when did it open?
Yeah. What made it break open for you guys?
I'll probably say going into that second half, we knowing we have to run the ball. We got to kill the clock some, chew the clock down. So at the end of the day, like they knew what we were going to do, and we knew what we had to do. So, end of the day, it's just like the want to, I guess, the will, the why. So, I'll probably say that.
And I want to ask you about Justin. Does he have a calming influence out there for you guys?
Like when you say that, you mean like,
yeah.
Do he seem real calm?
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like he's like one of those laid back players. Even just his personality. Just walking around off the field. He's just one of those. Like when you see him, he's not loud. He's just one of those calm dudes, like personality-wise. So that just carried over to the field.
That helps with him being a leader.
I feel like yeah, for sure. He's one of those leaders who lead by example. Sometimes he's vocal. Things like that, like when he has to be. But for the most part, I feel like he's one of those lead by example type leaders.
What was that feeling like? What was the comfort level out there on the field?
It was super exciting, to be able to get those first offensive snaps out of the way and go in there and just execute is definitely awesome.
And you guys will be continuing to rotate with Spencer at that guard spot. What does that look like for you? What are you trying to accomplish this week as you try to, get your way in there?
Yeah, I'm just going to go prepare as best I can, and whenever the coaches want to put me in, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to play as hard as I can. I'm going to control what I can, and that's what I'll do.
Mason, as you looked at film, what did you think as you watched yourself?
Yeah, obviously there's a couple plays I wish I could have back, but I feel like every week. Football's an imperfect game, and so I'm just going to keep growing and learning and look to execute more and more as the year goes.
James was just walking behind you. What kind of resource has he been for you?
Very, a big-time resource for me. He works extremely hard and is very knowledgeable, and he does a good job mentoring us young guys and teaching us the ropes of what we need to do.
You guys have had a lot of moving parts on this line. How do you still build that cohesion that's so important?
I feel like it's just repetition and practice. We go out there every day and we work really hard, and it just takes reps and reps, and we look to build that every day.
Do you feel that cohesion coming as a whole unit, not just the offensive line?
Yeah, I think so. I feel like when you have cohesion on the O-line, that allows the offense to go, and I feel like that springs us forward as an offense.
What's Justin like in the huddle?
He's very calm. He's very confident, which I think that's what you want out of a quarterback. He's somebody who's in there and gets us back to ground zero in the huddle, and I think that's super important.
You mentioned James. What's Isaac been like these last few weeks as he's kind of gone from player to extra set of eyes on the sideline and on the practice field?
It's definitely nice having Isaac as another set of eyes. He's played so much ball and he's played at such a high level. He's helped us a ton with in-game adjustments, and just throughout the week preparing, he's helped a lot.
You hoping to get out there soon in the game?
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, just same thing as always. Coming in here, how can I get better today? What can I focus on for tomorrow? And what can I learn from? That's my mindset.
What are some of the things that you think you are getting better at right now?
Say a little bit of everything. Increasing my focus. Getting a better routine in the morning. That's big for me right now. Just being more mature, handling practice better, and just getting better every day, step by step. Brick by brick.
You feel like you're caught up to speed now at this point?
I can't really say if I'm caught up or whatever, because that's going to slow down my grind. If I think I'm up to speed, then I'm going to slow down. So all I can focus on is laying that brick every day when I come in here, just getting better when I go home too.
Do you feel like it's a little bit harder?
You like that?
Do you feel like it's a little bit harder at this point? We're kind of jumping on that moving train rather than starting out week one?
So you said one more time, is it a little harder?
Does it feel a little bit harder coming in, trying to break through, kind of jump on that moving train right now rather than week one?
Definitely not. It may be a little weird being my first game halfway through the season. Not halfway, but 4 weeks. But no, I've been with the team since I've been here. I've been locked in, been in meetings, doing everything I can possible. So no, I don't really think so.
I want to ask you a little bit about Justin. I know you talked about him last week, but a lot of the guys were saying he's like a silent leader, lead by example. Is that important to have a guy like that leads by example?
Yeah, for sure. He's a quiet guy, but he's vocal when he needs to be. He's a great leader, a great player, just someone that people love to play for. I love having that guy as my quarterback, someone who's tough, someone who's physical, someone who's just got that it factor. And hey, he's a great leader, great player, great guy to have in the locker room as well.